Hi there. Hey there, YouTubers. Hope you enjoyed my show today. Today's going to be our first card review today. We don't know about YCS London yet, but we'll wait and see, okay? So, we're talking about Sword of Concealing Night. Okay, what's this card doing? Now, this card's quite old. Originally, this card came out in... So it came in a structure deck, it also came in some other sets. It's an interesting card. Now this is actually a side card. Things have got down in price recently, but when you couldn't afford E-Green Match when it was more expensive, I guess £10 for some players might be very hard to find to buy them. Okay? So Swords Knight was good against decks like Thunder Dragons and stuff like that, really. That's what the card was mainly used for, okay? And big swarm decks, stuff like that. The card was alright. The card does what it needs to do. It does better than people will give it credit for. I'll give you that. So, what's this card do exactly? It will destroy itself the second standby phase of your either main phase. So what happens is you'll play on your turn. You'll go second, right? You'll go second, and they've got a massive board. And you just play Swords Knight, and they'll have to respond, or all their monsters are going to flip face down. Okay? That's what it does. So it puts them all face down, and the second turn this card will get destroyed. While this card is on the field, all monsters' opponents can change to face down defense position, but can't change battle position. So this means this will give you time to recover if your deck like Salad Boys needs to Surge or Sky Striker. This will give you a chance to recover, you know, to do all your plays and suddenly make a battle sort of run them over or as they to bounce one of them to force them out so you can do all your plays without being disrupted. Now the hindrance of this card is the strong point is very impactful when this card's on the field, because then everyone has to think about it, what's going to happen here. The problem is with this card, the big weakness of this card is always going to be it's continuous, right? So that means it can be easy just MST, Twin Twister, Sharp Prism, arrows or whatever spell and track card people are playing, this card can just be a move just that easy because it's a continuous spell card, okay? It's not a quick play, okay? It's not a normal spell, okay? Okay, that's what makes it difficult. But at the same time, the card is good, okay? The card helps itself out. But the problem is with this card is, I didn't see it often enough, so I did not see it. So that was the big issue. The other issue was I couldn't side it in very often, so that was my big issue. I have been told to be taking it out a lot of the time, but I like the card as myself. But if it's not coming up very often, what's the point playing it? You might as well swap something that's actually more consistent, better, and will do more impact. Yeah. Now, it's still a good card. I will still say this is still a decent card. This is still a very powerful card. It's just not the best card. I have not seen any top deck lists of it. It is quite old gem, this card. This is one of those cards, you know, you're gonna have to find in your old spell and trap piles, or your old cards, you know, your old school cards. You're never gonna find the shops it's in, because the structure deck this one's in, I think it's in the structure deck 04. So that's like the one with the bad Azodia, basically who wants to sit stuff face down. Yeah, the one of the worst conditions of Azodia. Yeah. And that's not the best thing to do with this deck, or this card, okay? Okay? And that's the shame about it. That's the bad thing about this card, but otherwise it's a decent card. I think it's a decent card. I think if the right format, I think this card can blow it out, but this format, people can just negate it, but it'll force negation. That's what's good about it. It will force a negation if it has to go second, which is good. Which is a good thing. Not a bad thing either, because it means you've got more plays to do especially if you got only one negation. If you got two, it means you might be able to push through it. Okay, which is good. How much time we got? Oh, we ain't doing fine. So yeah, that's all I need to say for this card, really. Rating. What you give the card? I'll give it a decent 7. Okay, it's a decent. Means it's not a bad card. I mean, it's a good card, but there is a big weakness to the card. Okay. I hope you enjoyed your summer. It'll be break now. International. So there's balance coming up. We don't know when. I think it'll be for the end of the month now, because we're right in the middle, and this is when I said it'd be late, I thought, but now I think it might be a bit later. Other things, there's a thingy on my locals. I have to change one of my days at work. I thought you to be finishing do 7 to 11, which is okay, I guess. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and subscribe and watch all, and see it all. And subscribe all, watch all, and see it all. Hope you have a good time. Hope you have a nice. So that's it. Salad Boy, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna have to find a way of dealing with that with other cards. Yep. So a card, and it's got different names in other languages you want to check out if you could, but no one really cares because most people want the English copy. I guess it. I love the German though. Strange Saga, G. Dracula forgot the time. Yeah. Okay, sorry, we had to go all deep. Okay, yeah. These things will happen. I think next format's gonna be a really solid format. I think it's gonna be quite similar to last format. Okay, if that's gonna be alright, that's gonna be alright to me. As long as we keep things different and keep things not the same, we'll enjoy this format and enjoy what we can. Okay, see you all, and enjoy and subscribe and watch all. Okay, see you all. Bye bye.